After enjoying years of box office success, the MCU now faces a challenge. With beloved characters either meeting their end or retiring, a new era of heroes has emerged, but they haven't quite captured the audience's hearts. What if Disney could rejuvenate its iconic characters and present new narratives without disrupting the beloved MCU that fans cherish? Surprisingly, the solution might be simpler than expected, following the example set by DC with films like Joker and The Batman, which exist outside the DCU. We believe Marvel should adopt this approach and craft its own non-canonical movies. From the outset, it was clear that Warner Bros. Sought to emulate the successful Marvel formula with the creation of the DC Extended Universe. However, several films struggled to make an impact. Ironically, some of the standout DC movies in recent years existed beyond the confines of the DCEU. Joker provided a mesmerizing and haunting exploration of Batman's arch-nemesis, while The Batman offered a fresh perspective on the early days of the Caped Crusader. Though distinct in tone and content, these movies shared a commonality. They couldn't exist within the carefully constructed canon of the DCEU. Despite some perplexing decisions in recent times, one of Warner Bros.' smartest moves was giving the green light to films that prioritized telling compelling stories over fitting into the constraints of an established cinematic universe. Now we believe Marvel has the opportunity to revolutionize the superhero genre and overcome fatigue by adopting a similar approach, creating exceptional films that don't necessarily align with the MCU. This strategy could involve recasting iconic roles and bringing back beloved characters like Iron Man and Captain America. For devoted comic enthusiasts, Marvel embracing this idea from DC could open the door to cinematic adaptations that might otherwise remain elusive. Imagine the possibility of a film based on Secret Empire, delving into the intriguing concept that Captain America might have secretly been a Hydra agent all along. Similarly, a movie centered around Doom Quest, the wild storyline where Iron Man and Doctor Doom clash in the time of King Arthur, could captivate audiences. With Captain America and Iron Man no longer part of the MCU, these stories may never unfold in that universe, but they could take the spotlight in non-canonical solo movies. The brilliance of adopting this DC-inspired formula by Marvel becomes even more apparent when considering the groundwork the studio has already laid. Marvel's Spotlight series, inaugurated with Echo, aims to showcase characters and stories not intricately linked to the MCU. This means fans can fully immerse themselves in these narratives without the need to follow every movie or TV show. Marvel could effortlessly detach the Spotlight series from the MCU, paving the way for extraordinary stories, a prospect made even more appealing given Echo's success. Beyond the creative advantages, borrowing this idea from DC could also save Marvel valuable time. Strong rumors indicate Disney's plan to reboot the entire universe in 2027 with Avengers: Secret Wars. However, factors such as writers and actors' strikes, along with Jonathan Majors' legal complications, pose potential delays or disruptions to this ambitious film. By creating non-canonical films now, Marvel could enjoy the benefits of a reboot long before committing hundreds of millions to a major Avengers production. Should Marvel delay the exploration of stories beyond the MCU canon for nearly half a decade or more, Disney might discover that superhero fatigue has eroded the cinematic empire that Tony Stark built in a cave with a box of scraps. Acting sooner could be the key to preserving and revitalizing the legacy of Marvel's cinematic universe. And that's all for today. Thanks for tuning in, and stay with us for more superhero insights.